Digital mode PSK31. This is a quick demonstration showing how to use PSK31 to perform a QSO. PSK31 has a very narrow 60 Hz bandwidth and runs at 31.25 baud or about 50 words per minute. Each QSO consists of standard greetings and closings, signal reports, station information, weather, rag chews, and even multi-party nets. The signal has a unique tone. There's a wide variety of software available for running PSK31. I'm using Digital Master, which comes as part of Ham Radio Deluxe. These type of digital modes offer a live keyboard-to-keyboard conversation similar to radio teletype. The waterfall is used not only to find signals, but also to determine whether you're in receive or transmit mode. Once your transmission is complete, the waterfall will return and you will soon see the other party signal. Two straight lines for a long period of time means somebody's transmitting PSK31 but not sending any data. PSK31 is great for low power, is suitable for QRP, typically 10 to 25 watts. It's good if you have a compromised antenna. It's good if the bands are in bad shape and you can't quite get those single sideband phone conversations going. There's plenty of software available on the web to run the PSK. FLDigi, Digipan, there's WinPSK. One of the criticisms of these modes is that there's lots of macros, so there's rubber stamp. It's not as personal. PSK31 is a little bit different. I've seen rag chews and multi-party nets. The net was interesting, but there's lots of things you can do here. It's very customizable in this digital master, as it is in most all of the software. Here comes another big transmission coming up. This is a great QSO I had with Paul. This QSO is with Paul from Richwood, Ohio. And just in here, we get tons of information that he puts in here. His call signs N8, IG. And if I'm hoping you're able to read the text, but he's running a Kenwood TS480 on 30 watts, and he's got a Carolina Wyndham and a Hustler, and he was born in 1939. licensed in 1975. He's a classic ham. I see a lot of, I'm going to call them vintage hams running in some of these modes. This is a great way to get contacts and keep in touch with the hams out there. You know, this is what I like about the mode, that there is some truth in the macros. There's a lot of macros and there's a lot of information. Sometimes these get long and drawn out just reading some of the stuff, but it also offers the opportunity. You get as personable as the other guy on the other end. So it's got a lot of flexibility, and I'm a good understanding that it seems like a tight-knit community. It's the same guys that are doing it over and over, but it's growing, and that's part of why we're here today. There's lots of resources out online. There's lots of information. If you need help setting it up, you can always call me. And you just got to remember you're in and out or switched on your audio when you're hooking your... I got a Rig Blaster Advantage that I use. It's just lots of fun. And this is a great mode that I would like to see more hams participate in. If you made it this far, I want to thank you. My call sign is KG5LRP. You can find me on QRZ. I do enjoy these digital modes. I run a Rig Blaster Advantage as a TNC and a Yaesu 1200 with 100 watts and a 40 meter delta loop pulled up in the air. I got lots of contacts. I think I'm up to 1,000 now in these digital modes, and they really are fun, and they work out really well when the bands aren't in the best of shape. I appreciate your time and attention, and I hope to do some more of these videos soon. But if you want one, send me a line and I'll try to hook one up. The moon pick was provided by my XYL, and she likes that more than she does my radio stuff, but we all have a bunch of hobbies. Have fun. Take care.